How to get a job in cybersecurity. I'm James Lucia. I am a product security chief at Honeywell, and I've been doing this for 30 years. So I'm going to break down the niche for cybersecurity and see how you can get into it as a career or transform your life, maybe going down different paths in that field. So this year, when we're thinking about cybersecurity, there's really three pillars I want you to think about. Now, there's lots of ways to cut this, and that's okay. But for simplicity and for steering those who I work with, this has been very helpful, and I think it'll be helpful for you. So, number one, are you a person who prefers things to be by the book, meaning that it's absolute, it's ones and zeros, meaning that it says we're going to patch on Tuesday, so we're patching on Tuesday. There's policies, there's procedures, there is clarity and consistency. If you like that, you are a mindset and a human who would do very well in IT organizations, in IT services, in IT support, anywhere for the enterprise running 10,000, 100,000, 150,000 users. Any of those positions in that kind of field will be excellent for you. Now, obviously, there is a prerequisite here that you like technology, that you like figuring it out, staying up to date, staying current, and making these optimized to be amazing. That's expected. What's awesome about enterprise work is that there are clear lines in the sand. So this year, when we are working in these organizations and these spaces, we might be in the cloud. We might be using cybersecurity and AI. We might be using cybersecurity with our laptops, with virtual machines. There's so many potential areas where cybersecurity and IT or enterprise are hugely important. Now, your career growth would be IT services, it'd be working on application stacks, things like identity access management, think about data centers, think about end user support. All of these things are awesome and hugely needed. The pinnacles, we're thinking about chief digital officers, we're thinking about chief transformation officers, chief information security officers. Huge roles, huge impact. So enterprise IT, that's number one. Now, number two, if you are an individual who prefers more abstract, more, hey, we can do it this way, but you enjoy seeking to understand, you enjoy exploring what is possible, working maybe in areas where we haven't defined what is right, what is the definition of good, where maybe policies and procedures don't line up quite as clear as they could. That is, my friends, product security. Now, I've done each variation of these, and I find individuals who are used to or prefer client-facing customer service. You are a software developer. You worked with engineering. You helped launch products. Those people tend to move with an urgency around outcomes and are used to having to make risk management trade-offs, decisions about what we can do and should do. And it is equal and aligned to what the enterprise side does. But when we make products, it's safe to say a lot of them are snowflakes. As I tell my engineering teams, and I have 4,000 engineers that I work with today, and we will launch 500, 550 products this year. Launches, different products, 550. You need to have a mindset that is open, that is exploratory in nature, but you're able to dive in and to understand areas that you may not be quite familiar. A great example today is my team has been asked to be deployed at the ideation architecture side for products in order to help determine if the protocols and the math behind it is appropriate for multi-mesh networks. That is a very unique, specialized domain. And that is what you get to explore. Now, I do not expect anybody I bring in to have every domain always known full depth. I need product security people to be rich in the mindset of exploring and then to, I would say, follow their passions in areas of technology. And if everyone is following their passions, I'm able to bring and build a team together that can accomplish the full mission of the product. But product security, more of an abstract, got to kind of create some of the rules as we go, but an absolute urgency and a deep domain knowledge around the entire product stack. We cannot just be an application product security person or a networking product security person. We are a full stack, much like we have DevSecOps and we have other items. So that's product security. Very exciting, very needed. Then we have on the other cybersecurity side, so we have enterprise, we have product, and then we have kind of a domain around strategy and transformation. This is where you would find people being creative about AI. This is where you be people, I would say, dreaming and visioning about how we can merge technology to achieve the outcomes. Remember, in cybersecurity, it's about quality and safety and security in what we do. That is what we want. We want assurance that if you buy my widget, it functions the way it's supposed to, and no third parties can manipulate it. And it shouldn't be weaponized. It should not harm others. Enterprise, same thing. We want our endpoints, our servers, our services, our APIs to execute and act the way they were designed. So that's the mission. But this third group, this third type, are people that are more thinking about what can technology do. We're thinking about more process, not process as in an audit or articulating and writing how people should do their work, but as in what is the strategy here? How can we merge psychology, technology, cyber into one human? That is this other area. I find those that can do that tend to have a lot of experience across many domains, not just technology, not just cyber, but in psychology. Maybe they were in marketing. Maybe they built and launched consumer goods. Maybe they ran startups. That's this third group. So if you want to get a job in cybersecurity, it is a absolute pleasure and it is exciting and there's a lot of energy and there's a huge need for it. It is hard. Cybersecurity is hard because you have to have the tech stack knowledge, like an IT services enterprise human, but also the risk management and the threat profiles of what it takes to exploit and protect it. So you have to have that next layer on top. Very hard to do, very much important for every company in the world. If you want to go another level, bringing in your knowledge across other areas and other fields allows you to get more into the strategy. And that's really what we're looking for. Ideally, we want to be niche, meaning that we want to zoom in into an area. And I like to describe it as you want to be deep and wide, meaning that you want to be wide enough that you cover all the domains and all the knowledge, and you're very well versed in all areas, from the tech stack to the products, to how things communicate, to how things are attacked. But then you want to be super deep, maybe in product security, or super deep in enterprise, or super deep in AI interfaces and algorithms. That is how you provide huge value, and that is how you get a job, a promotion, and expand your career in cybersecurity this year, right now. So I hope this is helpful. Ask any questions. Reach out with anything. Bottom line is, if you want to get a job in cybersecurity, explore and chase your curiosity. Dive into these areas depending on kind of the type of human you are. All of them have immense impact and are hugely needed and desired in organizations. Again, I'm James DeLucia, Chief Product Security Officer at Honeywell. Been doing this 30 years. It's probably a little more. And I appreciate you, and I can't wait to hear about your success in this field. Thank you so much.